What's up, you guys? We're super excited about our new episode of This Bitch podcast. But before we start, let's take a second to talk about our sponsors, Plus Products.
We love Plus Products. We call them the caviar of cannabis.
They're the daddies of gummies. I got to tell you right now, they have the best cannabis-infused gummies in the game. Look how beautiful those are. Those look like something out of like a trippy like Alice in Wonderland movie. Like, you know what, you ever see candy or something in a movie and you're like, how do they make it look so good?
Yeah,
this is how these look in real life.
Like, you open it and you're like, oh, this looks like prop candy. That's how cute it is. And the taste is amazing.
Yeah, it is my favorite tasting gummies, because you don't taste anything else but like the gummy.
Yeah,
and the flavors are really good. One of my favorite flavors is the tart cherry. I love the tart cherry. They're really good. They have THC, CBN, CBD. They also have different amounts and depending on the gummy that you have, so you can sort of customize it to whatever you need at the moment.
Right. It's like a choose your own adventures type of situation. I really like the sativa lemon flavors in the morning. They also have a really good sativa watermelon. So if you're looking for a gummy that to, wake you up in the morning, they got that. If you're looking for a gummy to help you go to sleep, they got that. If you're looking for a gummy to help you unwind, they got that. If you have period cramps, there's a gummy for you. So just check out their website.
They're also a really good gift. I will tell you right now, they're a really good gift. And we have a perfect promo code too going on right now.
And the promo code is TB30 for $30 off orders of $50 or more.
Yep. That's again, plusproducts.com. Use promo code TB30. You get $30 off your first order of $50 or more. The best deal in the game. I don't know what else to say. I feel like if you don't take advantage of this promo code and you like gummies, you like weed, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So make sure you check them out and tell them we sent you.
Hell yeah. Let's do it. Let's get into this week's episode.
All right. Here we go.
Welcome to This Bitch with Sarah SHENK and Kim Congdon.
Hey everybody.
What's up? Welcome to another episode of This Bitch. I'm Sarah SHENK.
And I'm Kim Congdon.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it, bitch.
Let's get into it.
First of all,
yeah,
I got to say something about you and Kassem's lifestyle that I think is so weird.
What?
Or this is a thing that I've noticed in a certain type of personality. AKA, I call them Silver Lakers, charcuterie heads.
Okay, I love that you're coming for me. It's 9. You've been here for literally 15 minutes. You're coming for me about my lifestyle. You go, I have something we need to talk about your lifestyle, but I'll wait till the camera's on. And I'm like, is this an intervention? What the fuck is happening?
No. It's not an intervention. I'm trying to be cool.
Because I am stoned.
But I do think it is very strange for people to not, like, you're a big coffee drinker. You and Kassem both enjoy coffee. Really good coffee, by the way. Kassem buys only the greatest coffee, to be honest. And
okay.
And it is very strange to me that you guys eat cheese. Like, you eat cheese all the time, but you don't have, like milk, like half and half. Like, your creamers suck.
We mostly have creamers. Today, we don't have creamers.
No, but half and half is the creamer. You know what I'm saying? Like, half and half. Have you ever had half and half with, like, a really good coffee? It's, yes, like, so thick and creamy. And I understand if you guys had different creamer because you avoid dairy, but the fact that you guys eat a lot of cheese but sacrifice the half and half,
first of all,
makes me judge you as people. I'm sorry.
First of all, he does not eat cheese. I eat cheese.
Can you scoot this?
He doesn't eat cheese. So let's set that straight. Second of all, we mostly always have the coconut creamer. It's called Better Half, but we're out of it. And it's a really good
But even that's
creamer.
A coconut creamer.
Yeah, but it's a bomb.
But it's not better than half and half.
It is. It's like non-dairy half and half. I don't know why you're coming in so fucking hot.
This is
you give a bitch a cup of coffee, she comes back with creamer request. Next time, show up with your own fucking creamer.
I fucking will, but you cannot say that a dairy substitute coconut creamer is half and half substitute is better than half and half.
It is. Half and half is like lard in a carton.
That's why it tastes good. All the things that are really bad taste good. That's the rule. You think your healthy thing suddenly tastes better?
Better half? If you're out there and you're someone who uses
tweet
better
at
half,
us.
sound off in the comments below.
Better half better sponsor us.
Better half doesn't sponsor us. I'm pissed.
They're like, no, the half of the podcast doesn't like us.
Well, yeah.
No, but I do like it.
I'm just getting a half and half sponsorship in 2022. What year is it? 1950?
It's not that I hate it. I'm just saying it's definitely not as good as look how it mixes it in. It doesn't even mix in.
To be honest, before you even put that creamer in, we did give you a warning.
That your creamer doesn't mix.
That the creamer is not a good creamer.
But you eat cheese.
Okay. These are two separate issues. You're mixing it all up. You're coming in with like strong arguments that you think are strong that aren't.
It makes sense because Cassim doesn't eat cheese that he would have non-dairy creamer.
Cassim doesn't eat cheese.
Okay, I understand. I'm judging. Cassim, if you're listening to this, you're perfect.
See, this is what I'm talking about. You guys, we got out of our way to make sure we have a fresh cup of coffee for Kim. She comes with fucking attitude. She's a problem.
I know,
You're a straight up problem.
I'm sorry.
All right.
That was just something I wanted to talk about. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Let's do a...
Oh my God. Are we in a fight?
We're in a fight.
I called out your our first fight is over creamer. Not our first fight.
And it's definitely not our last either.
How many fights do you think we've had?
They're more like anger fits.
Right, but how many do you think we've had in 9 years? Working together almost on every project.
At least 10.
At least 10, yeah. We do at least one a year. I would say 2 a year. I would say 20, honey. I would say every couple of weeks we throw one at each other.
I feel like we just both get really fucking annoyed with each other. I act out, you act out, and then when we go away for like a couple days and then we come back and we're like, hey.
We do need to reset.
Yeah.
We're not like sisters, we're like stepsisters.
Bitch, we have different moms.
We're sisters with different moms.
For sure.
We're same dad sisters.
Same dad sisters.
Yeah, that's the
hence the men issues. All right, let's talk about
your audition.
You really want to talk about it?
Yeah, you were, because you know what? It's so funny, dude. I don't think people understand.
Do you want to hear the audition tape?
Yes.
Sorry, okay, so this is... Am I even... Okay.
Hold on. Here. I got you.
By the way...
Here we go.
I'm embarrassed already.
Okay, let's hear it.
Hey, I'm Sara. I'm with Rain Agency. I'm a stand-up comic. And let's do this.
Wait, pause. No. Hold on.
What's wrong with let's do this? I'm amping myself up in the moment.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you, if you're already judging, it's about to get way worse.
I got to tell you right now, let's do this in the beginning is such a crazy move because of the, not because you said let's do that, but because you said it with no enthusiasm behind it. Like,
let's do this.
You were like, let's do this.
Because I'm trying to convince myself. Do you know what I mean? Like when you're trying to convince yourself and you're by yourself at home doing a self-tape.
Why'd you sound like Jason Galern when you said,
let's do this?
Let's do this. Okay. Can you hit it back with the let's do this? Because I want to hear it again.
You bitch.
These are my hands. I think you guys want to
They asked to see my hands.
Okay, wait. Can you start from...
No, you're coming for me. I'm done.
No, this is so good. Please.
This makes for good pod.
Yes, this is for the pod, honey. Think of the coins. I gotta just put coins in her ear and she'll do it all.
I'm a Jew. Is that the sound of loose change? Hang on.
I'm Sara. I'm with Rain Agency. I'm a stand-up comic. And let's do this. Okay. These are my hands. I think you guys want to see hands. These are my starters. Oops, almost dropped one. That's okay. Let's go. I'm gonna eat one. Whoa. It's so tasting pillow, but it's like a vacation for my mouth. Whoa, it's like my mouth went to the spa.
These aren't bad.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like my tongue is taking a nap in a meadow full of marshmallows.
I could see you booking this.
Oh,
You're
really?
the trippy marshmallow chick.
Really?
Whoa, my mouth's never felt this good. It's like a comforter for my tongue.
Ew, okay. Now you're getting a little... Was that improv? Now
That was improv.
Oh, honey, if the man is a direct as a man, you're booking that shit. You're like,
Oh, wow.
My tongue is so... My tongue? Wow, my tongue can take anything. It's
You're
so
the-
crazy. I love to swallow things that are textured like soft squishies.
Hello, Mr. Casting Director. Can you
Hello.
book me?
Can you give me licky of the candy?
You bitch.
I like that you dropped the candy.
The Starburst.
Yeah, the Starburst, and you just said we don't need to do another take.
Yeah, because you know why?
Why?
Because there's been times where I spend hours on an audition tape and then I fucking don't book it and I can't get that fucking time back. I'm like, look, pretend I didn't drop it. I'm a human being.
Yeah.
You know? It's like, if this was the actual take, I wouldn't have Butterfingers. I'd come prepared. Fucking, okay, but so during the
She goes,
audition...
these are my hands with the candy in them, so it falls.
I have other takes that you didn't see.
You're brave.
Look how many I have.
That's
No
not
one
bad.
wants to call when somebody calls you brave in regards to your self-tape.
Yeah, it's not easy.
No, because there's like a level of like, okay, you find out about it 10 minutes before it's due.
Yeah.
They hit you with
They hit you on a Tuesday at 5 p.m. and they're like, this is due Wednesday at 6 a.m.
Yeah, we
and
need
you're
it.
Like,
And do you
I
have
have 2 shows and a podcast.
And they're like, do you have a hockey jersey? And
Yeah.
you're like, what? I gotta call like a friend in West Hollywood to go get a hockey jersey for this job I don't even have.
It's crazy.
And then if you don't do it, your agent emails you. They're like, hey, did you not see this? Because this is thousands of dollars for us that you're missing out on for us.
They get all catty. It's like, oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry you hit me with the Starburst audition 3 minutes before you wanted it in. And yeah, so, okay, but the whole time I was doing it, I kept eating like CBD gummies.
Oh.
So I had something in my mouth. Mm-hmm. But then I had a show last night. So I like probably had like 10 CBD gummies, like a dumb fuck.
Oh, no.
Because I was in the moment. I was like pounding them. I was like, these are Starburst.
You need to just get a pack of regular candy, maybe.
I should have.
Yeah.
So then my set last night was a little bit... it was a little boring. Honey.
Was it?
It was like the whole vibe last night was weird. You know when you do a show and you're like, where am I and why did I agree to this? Mm-hmm. I told myself that I would just go get a set in just so that I got a set in. Mm-hmm. Like, because I'm grateful for the stage time because it's stand-up's like coming back. So if I can do it and I can like, even if it's not like a fancy show, if I can like work some shit out, then it's worth it. So I forced myself to go and it was not worth it. Nothing like doing a show that's not worth it.
Yeah, you know, I just did one of those shows, and at the end of it, they paid me way more than I thought they were going to pay me. And during the whole show, I was like, I'm never doing this again. And then a couple days ago, they're like, you want to do that show again? I was like, I'd love to.
Yeah, and like
I'd actually love to.
As you're saying yes, your physical body's like, no. Mm-hmm. It's like an addiction, right? What is that?
I can't wait till I can say no to things that are a lot of money.
That are a lot of money?
Yeah. I say no to a little money now.
Yeah.
Which is an improvement.
Yeah, before they'd be like, you want a pizza and credit?
I'd be like, pizza?
What kind?
Yeah. Can I get pepperoni, sir?
Yeah.
It's so funny when you're like a younger working comic, you really do think that like if someone buys you dinner and gives you like $10 that like they really did you right. Yeah. Like, you're like, man, that person's, wow, what a good man.
So thoughtful.
He's like driving off in his fucking Rolls Royce.
I wrote him 2 jokes and he gave me $50.
Yeah.
It's like one of those.
Yeah.
And you're like,
$50 for 2 jokes, mister. Well, I'll do that.
It's like, nothing's worse.
The last guy paid me $45.
Should we do puff, puff, pass? Hey, puff, puff, pass. Is that a straw you're sipping on? A straw with a hole in it? Like, what's happening?
Okay, I got one.
Yeah.
That's kind of like drinking a soda, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
I
got the munchies. Yeah.
All right, who would you smoke a joint with?
Larry David.
Good answer.
Larry David, we get high. We go to get a bagel. Just two
That's
Jews
it.
connecting
That's
with the bagel.
You just want to eat one bagel with Larry David. You would get a bagel.
I would get super stoned.
Mm-hmm.
I'd pick up Larry in the Prius. I got a car wash before because unless it was clean.
Would you pick him up how you pick me up in the Prius where you're like, let me move this?
No. Not if it's Larry David.
No, it's like
the shit's clean.
Your shit's clean.
My shit's clean if it's Larry David. If it's Kim Congdon, it's a fucking mess. If it's Larry David, I rise.
There's something about being a woman where it's like it's a rule that your car has to be messy.
Yeah, your pussy's clean, but your heart's
My
messy.
apartment can be you can eat off like the toilet in my apartment.
Same.
Yeah, and your place is super clean too, and my car's always a mess. My car looks like I live out of it.
Because we spend a lot of time in it.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, I don't know. Making excuses.
No,
so I'm getting
it's just
high
hard.
with Larry David. We're having a schmear. We're listening to some
What's
music.
a schmear?
It's like a cream cheese. A bagel and schmear.
Who calls it schmear?
The Jews.
Oh, the Jews do that? Schmear.
Yeah, bagel and schmear.
Okay.
It's very close to pap smear. Schmear.
Yeah.
It's very like
A bagel and a pap schmear? That would be
Bagel-
interesting. If every time I got a pap schmear, they gave me a bagel to eat to distract me, it would be a lot better.
with Larry David.
But yeah, then you have open-faced bagels at the pap. Not good. You don't want cream cheese the same place. You're getting yeast. People are getting yeast infections.
No, I think you get it as a reward. Yeah. And during your pap smear, you talk to Larry David. That'd be weird.
And he's smoking a joint with you.
Yeah. Who are you smoking a joint with?
Get this.
Okay. Pull up. I'm ready.
Kris Jenner.
Kris Jenner. Kris Jenner, and can we get Larry David also there too?
No.
Just Kris
No,
Jenner?
I don't want to smoke a joint with Larry David.
Sorry for piggybacking on your...
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not adding...
By the way, you've already said Kris Jenner.
Have I?
Yeah, because I said Elon Musk, you said Kris Jenner, and then remember so not you do this. You recycle your fucking old answers, bitch, and I gotta call you out because, the listeners are gonna recall.
I did say Kris Jenner.
Kris Jenner, I think you really were trying to get in touch with those coins, honey. You're trying to build an empire, become a mogul.
Yeah, I want those literal yay coins.
More money.
No problems.
We were listening to affirmations on the way to our show in San Diego.
Yeah, so things are going well.
Things are going well. We listened to some Tony Jones. She has a one affirmation called "Take Up Space, Sis." It's about not making yourself small.
It is. I will say right now.
Yeah.
Our whole lives as women, you have to make yourself smaller.
I do think
you
that
physically, if a man sits next to you, you physically have to make yourself smaller. Your legs have to like close a little more, like to give him room. It's like a whole thing.
Yeah, you have to be compact.
Not me anymore. I walk into a room and kick someone. Move.
Legs spread open.
Move. I go. Move. I'm sitting. That's my seat. That's what I say when I walk in. I say that's my seat.
So you're sitting in my seat.
You're sitting in my seat. You know who I want to smoke a joint with?
Who?
Me.
You've also already done that.
Have I?
I don't know.
Okay.
But
wow, I'm a genius.
You smoke a joint.
Yeah, I'm
in
smoking
front
a
of the
joint.
mirror.
This week, I'm choosing me.
I like that. We're all about female empowerment here.
I'd smoke a joint with me. You know why?
Why?
Fun. Good laugh.
Fun. She just starts yelling out adjectives.
Fun. Good laugh. A little roasty if you need a little...
You're going to roast yourself?
No, I'm going to roast my friend that I'm smoking a joint with.
You
obviously.
said yourself.
Oh, yeah. but this is why I'd be a good me.
Listen, I love smoking with you. I think that you choosing you is a moment of empowerment for you.
Thank you.
And also a strong answer. Okay, let's
you
move on.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
You really do?
I really do. She
you
needs
really
reassurance.
think that's a smart answer?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, fuck it. I choose me. The better Kris Jenner is what I call me.
Kris Jenner 2.0.
Yeah.
All right.
Kris Jenner.
It sounds like you said Kris Jenner.
Kris Jenner is really funny. Kris Jenner. There needs to be an alt Twitter account named Kris Jenner, and it's Kris Jenner tweets. Should I make that?
You better do it now before the episode comes out.
I know. I think I might have to do it. You guys follow me at Kris Jenner, dude.
You're going to be so pissed if someone already has the handle and we're promoting it.
Should I check? Does someone have Kris Jenner?
And not us being innovators.
Sorry, but this is a genius idea.
Okay, question for you, and you're not going to even expect that this is the direction that we're going.
Okay.
Okay, top 3 cereals. Let's go.
First of all, I don't see a Kris Jenner.
Kris with a K?
Yeah, Kris with a K. I don't see a Kris Jenner. Do you? Oh.
Yeah, there's a Kris Jenner.
No, that's her name just at the top.
Her name is actually Kris Jenner.
No, it's like not her at, though. There is no Kris Jenner. I'm taking it.
Okay.
Guys, follow me at Kris Jenner.
She's giving me anxiety. She's promoting new Twitter handles that she doesn't have yet.
For sure, follow me.
I'm
I'll
like,
be there.
pull up. Let's have a conversation.
She's
like, follow me at my future Twitter handle. I'm like, what's happening?
But what's my first Kris Jenner tweet?
I don't know. I'm not on the clock right now. Because what, are you going to pay me in pizza?
Because what's Kris Jenner's vibe? Like, what is her story?
Kris Jenner?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is she fluid?
For sure. Also, when you say fluid just out of nowhere, it's just, it's a lot.
Because Kris Jenner hasn't had fluids for years.
Kris Jenner, she's dry like the desert, honey.
No, that bitch wet.
Kris.
You know she stay wet. Kris Jenner.
She probably has some like technology that she like hacked, some like biotechnology that makes her pussy like as wet as like a 25-year-old.
It's like the things that hamsters drink out of with the bead in it. She just has to hop a few times. Okay, you said top 3 cereals?
Yeah, top 3.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to go classic Frosted Flakes.
Ooh, that's on my list too.
Frosted Flakes, I would say.
Frosted Flakes, like even just talking about Frosted Flakes, I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
Picturing Frosted Flakes, I have joyful memories around Frosted Flakes.
Cocoa Pebbles.
Interesting. Okay.
I love chocolate.
Okay.
It's just candy and milk.
Okay.
And I would go Frosted Flakes, Cocoa Pebbles. I don't know, because Captain Crunch is so good.
Oh,
but
no.
I do love a Honey Nut Cheerio with some sliced bananas. I would say Honey Nut Cheerios with sliced bananas.
Okay, I'm going Lucky Charms.
Good one.
So good.
You look so happy when I said good one. Do I need to reward you more?
Yes. I'm going to get a Lucky Charms mascot tattoo, a leprechaun. Okay, Lucky Charms, Frosted Flakes for sure. The third one is where things get weird for me.
Okay.
No clue the direction I'm going here. I'm like, am I overlooking things? You know what? And this is going to throw you for a real loop. Like, I think you might quit the podcast after I say this.
Oh, no.
Grape nuts. Do you know about those? They're like what old people eat. I'm going to get a bowl of cereal, eat some grape nuts with Larry David.
Is that cereal?
Yeah, cereal, but it looks kind of like dog food. It's like old person cereal, but
that can't be your third favorite.
It is.
And she likes the coconut creamer, so remember that.
You guys, grape nuts. I bet there's some grape nut heads out there.
Ew, grape nut heads? What are you guys going on tour together?
Yeah, if you guys are grape nut connoisseurs.
Let me see grape nuts. Let me see. Hit me with the grape nuts. Fire away.
These are them.
Ew.
It looks like dog food, out of context.
It really does look like dog food.
Grape nuts.
That can't be your third favorite. Lucky Charms is really good. Frosted Flakes is incredible.
I need something that's not so sugary. I need a third option.
Oh, you know what's really good?
What?
The Kellogg's. The Kellogg's, they have like Kellogg's fruit and yogurt and the berry ones.
Special K?
Special K. Yeah, Special K makes really good ones. That's what they used to call me in high school when I couldn't pass math.
Special K. It just reminds me of the drug K. Special K. It's like...
It does sound like a street drug.
You got that Special K?
Hey, give me a half cup of that Special K.
I'm all out, but I got these grape nuts.
Coconut creamer, please.
Dude, I'm a cereal dealer. You want a little baggie? Got a little baggie of Honey Nut Cheerios for you. Pull up.
Hey, this was laced with tricks. That darn rabbit.
Tricks is not good.
No.
Tricks are for kids.
They used to go so hard in the commercials for cereal. For any cereal. Remember that they had like commercials, like I don't really see them. Like I see like the same. Do you feel like you see like the same 5 commercials and that's it?
Yeah.
Like I used to see like, I mean, I guess we're not watching the kids' channels anymore, so we're not seeing a bunch of cereal. Every time I see a commercial, it's like, are you single and divorced? It's like, no one's even married me yet, so can you calm down?
Yeah, the algorithm knows me.
Yeah, the algorithm is like, oh, she's in divorced age.
The algorithm's like, are you having mental health issues?
The algorithm's watching your auditions going, we know what she'll buy.
I'm like, what's
6
happening?
months to this therapy.
Like, call BetterHelp. I'm like, what? Yeah. What's happening? I'm like,
not BetterHelp, all up in your algorithm.
The algorithm knows I'm ill.
Oh, that's so funny.
Do you have a nostalgia?
I do.
Do you want to go first?
I think that my nostalgia...
But wait, we have to do the song.
Okay. At the same time. Ready? We know the song.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Remember that. The after the intro. All right. Okay, you know what I'm going with?
What?
Pez.
Oh, Pez is a good one. But like, Pez is still around so much.
But Pez is also low-key kind of violent. Like, you're opening the neck of a character to, like, insert something into its jugular.
Right.
Like, that's weird.
That is weird.
You're, like, decapitating your favorite animal to stuff it with candy, and then you're moving its neck to eat it. It's all very weird. Like, and I remember thinking, like, I remember eating all the candies in like 30 minutes.
I remember the candies being really bad and me just being there for the toy. Like, I remember specifically being like, I'm here for the experience.
I remember being like, I'm down for all the candies.
I hated Pez Candy. I think it tasted like almost like medicine, like Tums or something.
That's what I would pretend it was medicine. My medication.
Not you being a pillhead in the 3rd grade. Not you being zanned out off some Pez.
Pez, yeah.
You were like a Pez Xanax mom when you're in candy. Like, that's why you're tired. Yeah. You've been taking Pez since you were 9, sister.
All those great Pez.
They got to your head.
Hell yeah. But it's also weird. Your like favorite cartoon character, you decapitate them for candy.
Yeah, you do lift their neck back and something shoots out of their throat. And then you eat it. Kind of dark.
It's just like whoever first came up with it, people were just like, yeah.
Well, the candy in the 90s was wild. Well, Pez is a little before the 90s.
Is like 50s, I feel.
Yeah, Pez is a long time ago, but like when I think about our candy, we used to have the push pops that we would suck until they were sharp knives into the shape of pointy knives, and then we would chase each other with them.
You would sharpen push pops with your mouth?
Yes, dog. In Florida, we would suck on them, but make them sharp at the tip.
And then sword fight?
And then sword fight with our push pops.
I would never sacrifice a push pop like that. It was too fat. I was like orange, purple, cherry, all together.
A cherry push pop hits so different.
Okay.
Now that is nostalgia. The taste of a cherry push pop. Imagine that.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Remember it came with the little plastic on top of it when you first pushed it out? You had to unwrap the little plastic.
Ugh. I'm like horny
and then the
for
little
that
lid,
experience.
and then it would get like sticky on the sides.
And I'm thinking like Flintstones push pop.
Yeah.
Is that what you're thinking?
I don't know.
Mine had the Flintstones on them.
Really? I don't remember characters. Do you remember zebra stripe gum?
Yeah, zebra stripe gum was good for like 3 chews.
3 chews, exactly. But you could do that cool thing with the wrapper where you could give yourself tattoos with it. Did you know that?
Yeah, the wrapper, wasn't it like a tongue tattoo?
Yes, it doubled as a tongue tattoo.
Yeah, I did that.
Big sell.
Big sell.
I mean, honestly, we should make kids products.
I know. You said dogs on a log. I've been thinking about it ever since.
We should make dogs on a log.
She's trying to drag me into her
dogs
game
on logs.
invention.
Dog on a log.
We're making children's candies. So here's an idea. The neck opens, candy shoots out.
Don't wink at me.
Me stealing Pez.
Who named Pez?
Timothy Pez.
Did you just make that up?
Yeah.
Okay. I believed you. I was like, okay. You could have fully went with it. I would have been like, I believe you. That's how learning in Florida was too. People would say something and I'd go, that's facts.
And then
then it just was for life. And now I repeat them at 31 and people are like, there's no way that's true. Have you ever thought about that? And I'm like, now that I do and am, it is a dumb thing to say out loud.
Okay. Pez is an Austrian candy.
Okay, but where'd it get its name from?
It was invented in 1927.
Wow.
That's
like 5 years before my grandma was born.
That's like, these are an ancient candy that has not been updated since.
Wait, let's see the history. Because maybe the guy's name is Pez in the history.
No, the name Pez is an abbreviation of Pfefferminz, German for peppermint. The original product was around peppermint lozenge called Pez drops.
Whoa.
Oh, cool. We learned something new.
Cool.
Yeah. If you were gonna get a Pez from the store, what character are you going with?
I forgot that they were. Oh yeah, they're all different characters. You know, when I imagine a Pez, I imagine Powder Puff Girls.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds cute.
I also imagine Winnie the Pooh. They had Winnie the Pooh Pez's. Remember?
Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, they had Winnie the Pooh Pez. They had all sorts of Pez. Pez got their hands in that cash.
Pez, if you're looking for
a wife,
Pez is not a man. If you're looking for a podcast to push Pez,
Mr. Pez,
Mr. Pezzy,
Mr. Pez, Mr. Pez.
She's flexible, Mr. Pez.
Mr. Pez, look at my neck. It does the thing you like.
Something shoots out of it. Yeah, that was...
Now me trying to fuck Mr. Pez.
Mr. Pez, pull up.
Mr. Pez, pull up. I will fuck you for some Pez money.
And he'll give you like a few plastic toys and be like, on your way.
Ugh. Not the first time. You want to hear my nostalgia?
Yes.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think you're going to know this one.
I might. I'm a cultured bitch.
But it's like kind of boyish.
Okay.
Stretch Armstrong.
That guy whose hands pulled.
Yes, and his legs. And he was filled with like a thick corn syrup. Have you ever felt him?
No.
There's no other feeling than pressing your tiny little fingers into a Stretch Armstrong. I'll tell you right now. If you're listening and you had a Stretch Armstrong, you understand that feeling of like when you push on his arms, like the latex, and you'd push and then it would like go in and then mold back to what it was. And then you could stretch him and he felt like so rubbery and so stretchy. It was such a good toy.
I'm like, you fucked your Stretch Armstrong.
No.
Based on how enthused you just were.
Me and my cousin spent hours trying to stretch our Armstrong to break.
She's like, yeah.
And never could. And
so
that is so awesome.
I mean, is there like a song for him? Can I get something?
Yeah, I don't know if there is
there a commercial?
Let's see. Let's see.
Stretch Armstrong, the most stretchy man available.
Okay, here we go.
By Mattel.
Help! We've been robbed!
Stop, evildoers!
Introducing super stretchy superhero Stretch Armstrong. Yes, Stretch Armstrong. Now stretching fun farther than ever before. He bends, he stretches, even ties and knots, but always returns to his original shape.
How's he do that?
He's been doing that since he was a kid. Stretch Armstrong from Cap Toys. Who else?
Okay, yes, I remember that. I'm jealous that you had that now.
Are you?
Yeah, a little bit.
We can get one. No, it's okay. We have a few bucks. We have a couple bucks.
We have enough
do
money
that.
for a Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah, we can do that. We could pull one of those.
A
in the
Pod
pod.
Armstrong.
A Pod Armstrong. Can someone send us a Stretch Armstrong? We should get a P.O. box for our podcast.
We will. We'll do that.
We'll throw it on the list.
Add it
honey.
to the list, baby.
Add it to the list, baby. We're exhausted. I don't know what Stretch Armstrong was filled with, and I really want to know.
Google. Okay, this is a random nostalgia that I just thought about, and
Corn syrup. I was right.
And I have. How'd you know?
Wow, look at him when he's pulled apart.
Ooh, are you gonna make your own? I could see you doing some shit like that.
Wow.
You get stoned. You're like, look, I'm my man, Stretch Armstrong.
Well, you could make your own version of Stretch Armstrong, like something else that's stressed, like a giraffe whose neck gets really long.
Okay, talk about these toy ideas off camera.
Okay. If anyone out there has the energy,
we have the ideas.
Let's collab.
Pull up.
I copyright this. What's the law on keeping your own
I don't
shit?
know. You said last time when you thought of Dogs on the Log, you said, I'm Kim Congdon. It is February 22nd at p.m. and...
Oh, my name is Kim Congdon. It is February 23rd, 2022, 9:51 a.m. Los Angeles time. I just thought of the stretched giraffe neck. So back the fuck off.
Okay, well, we have it. We have record of it. So glad we're covering our legal basis.
Thank
here.
God. Now I can go work.
As a Jew, I feel more comfortable.
Now I can definitely go get that done for sure. Go start working on that. What were you saying though?
I was saying.
Ooh.
Oh, I thought of these things that I had as a kid, and I don't know what they are, and I'm wondering if maybe you know what they are.
Okay.
They were like these little pods that opened. They were almost in the shape of like an egg, and they came on keychains, and they would open, and inside there would be like animals that moved around.
Keychain eggs that open. It sounds familiar, but
And that you would open it up and there'd be like little cows in there, or you would open it up and there'd be...
I don't know, but you know what I thought? Oh, Tamagotchi. Are you talking about Tamagotchis?
No, it's not a Tamagotchi.
Jolly eggs?
It would be like a...
Was it the 90s?
Yeah, it was like an animal in keychain.
Oh, this?
Egg. Yes!
Pocket critters.
Pocket critters.
I've never seen this.
I loved that.
I would have loved this. I've never seen these.
It's like a little pet that you can have. Wow.
I was on the Tamagotchi.
The Tamagotchi.
Sorry, I didn't mean to touch your boob. Did you guys see that? Subscribe. I touched your boob. Love.
Only
I touched. Wow. I can't. Hold on. Do this for a clip. Wow. I can't believe I just groped your breasts. Right.
She did. Subscribe to the pod.
Subscribe.
That's so bad. I seem like little horse.
Okay, so wait. So I fucked with a Tamagotchi.
Yeah, a Tamagotchi.
Whatever.
A Tamagotchi, honey. Listen, the Tamagotchi was a gift from the gods.
It really was. That shit kept me entertained. I was like, my shit needs to be fed, watered, loved.
Yeah.
I was in school like, teach, hold on.
I have a responsibility.
I have
in
a
my
baby
pocket.
growing, and then you'd come home for school and it'd be happy, and you felt so happy when your pet was happy. When my pet died,
it's terrible.
It's tragic, but you kind of have to let it go. It was a good lesson in life.
I was like,
nothing stays.
You buy your kids a Tamagotchi to teach them about death. Today's lesson is mortality.
Do you remember hit clips?
Vaguely. What is hit clips?
Oh,
is it like something like music related?
Yes, they were little keychains that you could buy. This was like before people had things to listen to music on, like in travel with.
We are old.
So
before iPods.
This is before iPod Shuffle. Pre-iPod Shuffle.
Pre-iPod.
Yeah, pre-iPod, pre any of it. We had these things called hit clips, and you could buy like literally like 30 seconds of a song. Like they would sell them in little keychains, and they were 30 seconds of a song. Like I was like, oh, I want the Britney Spears keychain, and then it would be 30 seconds of her song, and you had the stereo on your keychain, and you would put the song in, and it would play that 30 seconds out loud, and you can have a collection of your own like moments of songs.
I love that, but you can't get the whole song.
No, because it couldn't hold the data. I think it didn't have enough room. I'm gonna show you a Hit Clips video right now.
I feel like I remember the commercials. I'm excited to see.
I can't believe that I feel like you would be huge on Hit Clips. I want to get you a Hit Clips. I think we should get all these things.
We put our P.O. box. Can someone send us all these things?
Hit Clips commercial.
Hit it, coming at you right between the ears is Hit Clips. Music to get you grooving. Hit Clips is a slick micro audio system. This tight package is small, pumps out monster sound. It breaks down like this. We clip, 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 and sample songs.
Wait.
So only the grooves stick. Plus, with the micro boombox, load the mother load.
I'm upset that this commercial is 22 years old. That's a 22-year-old commercial. It's from 2000. We are in 2022. We're in the future, dude.
Dude, that's so crazy. You just tripped me the fuck.
No.
You just tripped me the fuck out. I can't believe 2000 was 22 years ago.
No, I know. Because that clip.
That hit clip.
That hit clip hit a little hard, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that hit us.
Whoa.
Wow. Yeah, we're so old that's how I had to listen to music 30 seconds at a time. They're like, we clip samples of a song, and then kept it on your backpack and shit, and people would get in trouble for playing their hit clips in class.
That's fucking crazy.
Remember passing notes? Do kids pass notes? They just text now.
Oh, I would pass notes, honey.
Me and my friends had journals that we would pass back and forth.
Full-on journals in high school.
Journals. Oh, God. I don't even know where they are, but I would love to get a hold of one.
I have mine.
You do?
It's in a box in my parents' house. Yeah, it's like talking about, like, who do you think I should go to the dance with? And then it would be like, I think I'm going to do my hair like this. And then I, like, cut something out of 17 magazine and, like, scotch tape it and then pass it in a notebook to them.
So cute.
Like,
mine was so much more bad.
Yours was?
Mine was, like, if you look through me and my friend Rachel's, who's my childhood best friend, and she was always, like, much more bad than me. And I was, like, always scared. And she'd be like, just do it. She was, like... She was me before I was me.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I was always like, because when I was younger, I was a little more like timid at times. And shockingly.
Shocking.
Yeah. Like when I hung out with her, I was just always really quiet and like,
you were just processing all the trauma still.
Yes.
Before you get your sense of humor.
Yes. So if you would have fucking seen the notebook between me and Rachel, it was always like, we always tried to use code words, but it was all very obvious. Like it'd be like, I can't believe we smoked raspberries with those guys last week.
No.
It's like, just, we know you're smoking weed.
That's
like
so funny.
Yeah. It's like, I can't believe we stayed in quotations on Saturday night.
Do you remember like getting your first bra?
Yeah.
Do you remember feeling like a woman? You're like,
no, you know, the thing is, my mom made puberty so traumatic for me.
Why?
Because she wasn't cool about it.
Neither was my mom.
Your mom wasn't?
Well, my mom was like, I got you this book on sex. And I said, I already know what sex is. And I locked myself in my room, and I wouldn't come out because I was embarrassed and crying.
But that's your mom's being cool about it still.
Well, then
my mom was like,
then I was
so uncool about
the
it.
Sex book when she was at work.
That's why she bought it for you. She knows. She knows you.
Like a titties and penises and
was
stuff.
it the sex book was the, what was it called?
I had two. I had like, there was like this puberty book that she got me that was like illustrated with men and women. And it was like a cartoon on puberty, and it like showed
the
like,
changing of your body or something, the growing and changing of your body, or
and
something
then the
like
care
that.
and keeping of you was the
Care and Keeping
American
of
Girl
You.
doll one.
That one was hot.
That one was
that one.
nuts.
I was like, they were inserting tampons in themselves.
It was crazy,
but it was a very necessary book. It literally taught me everything.
I didn't understand. You know how I am with a project. I remember the tampon. The first time I tried to put a tampon in, my friend had to help me.
That's crazy.
I was like, I don't know how to do it. She's like, we're going to go swimming. Come on. I was
Someone's
like,
jacking off to this right now. Not you writing the next episode of Euphoria. Yeah, no. First time I tried to use a tampon, I tried to stick it in my pee hole for like an hour.
Yeah,
I was like, it's not working.
Yeah, that's what
I was like, you guys have big holes. Mine's really tight.
Like, I don't understand. You don't understand that there's like 2 holes.
The care and keeping of you was wild, dog.
Dude.
And then it had the boobs.
Yeah, it would be
Me and my friend Shelby Moak would always look through it, and then we'd always like every like few months would be like, let's see if we have an update on our boobs, and we'd stand in the mirror with our boobs out, and then we'd go to it and we'd just compare where we were and to like see us level up.
That's what we would do.
Yeah.
I was like, I think I'm a 3. I'm in phase 3.
I remember her mom was like, because I didn't have that book, but I always wanted to look at it when I went over to her house. It was like a shameful thing that I kept having to ask her about
the
too.
Puberty book?
It's even worse when it doesn't belong to you because you have to ask for it. Yeah. Because I was always like, where's that book? Yeah. I remember her mom being like, Kim, you really like this book.
Because you're like, I have questions.
Yeah.
And this answers them.
And I'm like, leave me alone. I was like all moody at her house.
There was like this kid.
In the bathroom reading the caregiving of me.
There was this guy who sat next to me in 5th grade, and he had a puberty book that was illustrated. And he called it the Bible. And he'd pull it out. He'd pull it out and be like, you want to see the Bible? And he'd go to like tits and stuff. He also told me what 69 was. I couldn't believe it. I was like, there is no way people are doing that. That's fucked up. Do you remember like learning about that stuff? Like when you first learned what a blowjob was? I was like, this is traumatic. This is horrific.
I was like, I remember being like, your mouth goes on it. I was like, I remember being like, why would you do that? Like, that was the first thought in my head. It was like, that makes no sense.
That's how I felt too.
Because I just wasn't horny yet.
Yeah.
I started getting horny in like 7th grade.
I started getting horny in like 7th grade, 8th grade.
Yeah, that's about
but
when
I didn't know what to do with it.
No, me neither. I was just like, okay. All right. I remember, I talked about this. I don't remember where I talked about this because I do too many podcasts. But when the first time I had sex, I texted my boyfriend, who was also a virgin. But he was like a couple years older than me. I was a junior in high school, and he was in his first year of college. And I texted my boyfriend. I was like, let's have sex later. Isn't that so ballsy?
Yeah.
Or I said, I want to have sex with you. That's what I wrote.
Yeah, that's ballsy.
That's ballsy, right? Imagine being a teenage boy and you get that text.
You're rock hard.
Rock hard all day.
Rock hard. Remember,
ready to go.
Morningwood. I just wanted to say Morningwood.
Yeah, I remember Morningwood. She's still here.
Morningwood.
She still lives in my world.
Morningwood.
Hell
yeah.
There's probably a guy named Wood that uses that.
See if that handle's available.
That's it.
Kris Jenner and Morningwood.
Follow me at Kris Jenner and Sara at Morningwood. All right, let's end the pod there.
That's a good episode.
That was a great episode.
We like the work we're doing. We hope you guys are liking the podcast too. Leave a review. It just takes 1 second. Tell your friends about the podcast, and we'll see you next Monday.
Where can people find you?
Princess Shenk on Instagram, Twitter. Check out my other podcast, Shenk, and show dates on my social media.
Cool. You guys can follow me on Twitter at Kimberly Congdon, Instagram at Kim Congdon. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/QueenKong1. Doing a bunch of giveaways on there. I'm giving away some Skankfest tickets, so keep a lookout for that. And listen to my other podcast, Broad Topix, TOPIX, with my co-host Alex Garlotto. It's super funny anywhere you find podcasts. And like Sara said, if you like this podcast, if you laughed at all, please make sure you give us a review, give us a like. Throw a comment in the chat. We love the comments. It gets the algorithm popping. More people could see the podcast. The more people see the podcast, the more money we have, the funnier things we could do.
The more things we can do.
The more things we could do and have to talk about. You
want to see us go fishing?
All right, we gotta go.
Bye.
Bye.